I went to this high school. I'll not mention it. It's in Kenya. Recently, we'd gone for ministry. And it's a girls' school. And as I was speaking, I just asked, how many of you here have your fathers present? I had a gathering of 65, only 4 girls. Only 4 girls.
Wow.
Out of the 65. And it's a top school here in Kenya. Only 4 girls. And then I went ahead and said, I want to seek forgiveness for fathers not being present. The ministry shifted. It was a mentorship. It shifted because now tissue business checked in. Because 61 girls broke down.
And you know...
So the issue is we need men who are available.
And it's not men who are perfect. They just need to be men who are present.
Present.
A man that, for example, drinks a lot, comes home at 2 a.m. drunk, a man who's struggling with drugs, a man who's struggling with infidelity, a man who's struggling to get a job, that man gets knocked down so much that he feels that he doesn't need to be present. Because if he's present, he's being knocked down.
Yes.
But we need to get to a place where we say a present father is better than an absent father. Forget how good he is or how imperfect he
Absolutely.
is. The first benchmark is presence. And not just fatherhood, brotherhood.
Yes.
Because we don't talk about brotherhood enough.
Yeah.
When we meet as men, we talk about rubbish.
Yes.
But we do not talk about... In fact, the really mature guys, when they meet, they talk business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so e-biz, e-deal,
yes.
e-job, networking, connections, here's my business card, I'm so and so. But rarely do men meet and say, how's the wife, man? How are the kids?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Finances?
How are you doing?
What's the dream?
You know,
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
Yeah.
Look at men. They'll go for golf, to the golf course, and they'll play golf. But how many men go there with their sons? Look at men. We'll go to the golf course and, play golf. But how many men, while playing golf, will check up and say, Victor, how are you? How's your heart? What are you struggling with? We'll talk about exactly the business deal. We'll talk about the ambition. I want to pursue my master's. I want to pursue my PhD. But we'll never get to the level of, man, what are you struggling with? What are you winning? Where is a place where you need,
Why is it that we do that? Why is it that every time, and if you ask that question, men naturally, especially our age group, they clamor.
Yes.
How are you doing? Because I've got something maybe I'm hiding. I've got something I'm struggling with. And now when you ask that, I'm like, what have you been told? You're prying now.
You're praying. Yes. Yes. That is why you're thinking, my wife has spoken to your wife. So I need to, So our guard goes up.
Yes.
The problem we have is we don't have authentic manhood. Where I can comfortably say that I have a brother in Victor, or I can call and say, Victor, SOS, I am cornered. There's this woman in my space, and I can't call my wife because my wife will, she will go mad.
And I don't trust myself right now.
I don't trust myself right now.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself right now.
Yeah.
That is the kind of manhood that we need to build. Such kind of brotherhood where, would feel safe, like, I've just opened this bottle of whiskey or of beer. And I'm not taking it on a good cause. I'm taking it because I have so many things swamped up. And so we don't have brothers who would stop everything.
And come to the bar.
And say, yes, I'm a Christian. I love the Lord. But I'll come because my brother needs me.
And I'll watch you drink your bottle of beer. And I'll make sure you have only 2.
Yes.
And then I'll escort you.
I'll escort you home. Or even take you home. That is the kind of manhood that we need to solve this issue right now. Because now that, remember what I said, manhood is more caught than taught.
Yes.
Our sons will see the kind of brotherhood that we have.
Yes.
And they will replicate. They'll say, my goodness, I have an uncle who is always present. My dad calls him and he stops everything. And I've seen my dad also do the same for this uncle. But that is the conversation that they'll have, say, but he's not my blood uncle. He's actually another tribe, but and then with that, now he replicates it. Now for our daughters, that's what they will pick. And they say, if they're looking for a husband, they'll say, who are your friends? Who are the brothers? Who are the band of brothers that you keep? Because here's the thing that we never want to accept. Manhood is not a joke. It's not a game that, you pause, play,
It's
pause.
not easy.
It's not easy. It's not. Women find it easy because they're emotional beings. In the sense that they believe the world has taught them the emotional beings. But I have this belief: men are more emotional than women.
I actually think men are more emotional
Yes.
than women. I don't know. But
No,
that's
who
just
fights?
me.
No, who fights more? The bar fights. The rage, the car rage, or the rages on our roads, the road
Yeah,
rage.
yeah.
Who?
It's men.
It's men.
Those
that
are
means
emotions.
the emotions. But the problem is they are not
They're
expelled.
pent up. Yeah.
They're pent up. So when Victor comes and I'm all messed up and then Victor cuts me or just comes, I'm like, and I just come up, or in a bar and stuff like that. So men are more emotional. It's just that we have pent up our emotions. And so the issue is we need to build authentic manhood. That's where it begins. And then now it goes down. It's a ripple effect. They will see it.